What's up, everybody? There's a lot of exercises in the GBG Hoops training app, which require many different types of equipment. But today I'm going to show you how a dumbbell can replace the function of a slant board, plus many more equipment hacks in today's episode. Let's get to it. The slant board is a critical piece of equipment in the GBG Hoops training system for all the reasons that you could probably assume. We're just trying to get more length in the lower leg ankle complex. Also, heel elevated exercises drastically help the ability to load the quad and keep the upright posture. However, not everybody has a slant board in their gym, but I'm assuming everyone has access to dumbbells. As you can see, we have a big disparity in weight, 60 and 15, and that's merely to raise the height of the handle off of the floor, which, depending on your ankle mobility, is going to dictate which height that you will choose. All right, and if we're going back into that heel elevated exercise scenario, the lower weight is definitely going to be more suitable to you, as you don't need that much heel elevation. We use the ViPR to implement a concept called movement strength, which is very helpful in all athletic endeavor. But if you don't have a ViPR, grab yourself a weight plate and do exercises like this, or this, or this. Pigeon stretch is a very specific exercise that we love at GBG Hoops because it helps us lengthen the tissue. So we use an adjustable bench to get into the shapes that we're looking for, because quite frankly, some hips are tighter than others. So being able to get here is very, very helpful to loosen up this tissue. However, if you don't have an adjustable bench, which most of us don't, just grab a regular bench and a foam roll and put that foam roll underneath your knee. Boom. You're able to access the same angle, same position, and still get a really good stretch into that external hip rotator to keep those hips loosey-goosey. Kettlebells going up in this beautiful front rack position. Why is this good to train? Because as we perform these lower body exercises, we're getting amazing activation in not only the shoulders, but mainly the core, which for basketball players is extremely important to be strong in this upright position. However, not all of us have kettlebells and pairs for that matter. So grab yourself a dumbbell and get into what I call goblet front rack position. And basically what we're trying to do is cover the eyes with the dumbbell and then perform your exercise, whether it's lateral lunge, deep squat, reverse lunge, doesn't matter. The goal is to get this dumbbell as high as possible so that we can continue to train the shoulders as well as the axial core as if we had double kettlebell front rack. The state-of-the-art 4-way hip exercise machine, one of the best ways to develop hip strength, whether it's an extension or flexion, but who gives a because I don't know if you've ever seen this machine in any gym that you've been in, but you've all seen a dumbbell, and here's an excellent alternative to create the same type of adaptation, but with a more applicable tool. So we're just resting this dumbbell on the thigh, driving that thigh up as high as possible and getting through stance leg, hip extension, and even into a calf raise. I think one of the most amazing stimuli for the lower body as it pertains to basketball players is a machine called the hack squat. Amazing piece of equipment that allows you to train specific angles that capture the loading that all basketball players need. However, I find it very difficult to find hack squat machines anywhere. So here is your hack to the hack squat machine. You're gonna need a partner for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my dumbbell, and my partner is gonna place this very standard foam roll right at my lower back. I'm gonna place my feet in front of my base of support and literally sink down into my end range of squat and drive up. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot of load into my quads because my spine is able to stay upright while my knees are flexing. And that's going to basically give you the same stimuli as that hack squat. Now remember, you can change tempo up too. You can do some isos. All right, you could do some reps. You can even try to do a single leg rep. I need to work on that one. But you get the picture. Get after it. Balance pad and unstable surface training is extremely beneficial to the basketball athlete because it helps reduce the likelihood of ankle sprains, helps create stable single leg posture, and so much more. However, not everyone has a balance pad, so simply step off, get into the stance and close your eyes, and you will realize that just this small manipulation alone, which everyone has access to, will drastically challenge your stability system.
Keep it up.